So here we go again. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for holding on. Thank you for standing by and all that good stuff. Uh, it is now 4 o'clock here in Southern California, 7 p.m. in Washington and New York. And I will say this again for those of you who are watching this. Um, we started earlier and I heard a knock on the door and I had to get up because in my situation, every single knock on the door means something. And there was nobody at the door. However, I just want to thank all of the people who have um, stopped by and subscribed. We are now two, two subscriptions away from 1,000. And a lot of the good things that come with that. Of course, we've got a strike here, so that might delay some of those things, but we're going to continue to keep building. And now that we are in this situation, we can do more original stuff. And once we are able to have community, we'll be able to show things from around the internet that I would get into trouble for if I did it. So thank you all. So where was I? Oh yes, yesterday, the president's news conference, which I called earlier, a comedy hour. Basically, he said that one of the ways to end this whole coronavirus thing, to fight coronavirus, is one, find a way to shove UV lights down my throat and and shine UV lights, I guess, on the lungs or something like that. Or you can shoot somebody up with disinfectant. This is how bad it has gotten. The people who make Lysol and, an associated product called Dettol, as well as a whole lot of other things, are warning people to not inject disinfectant or drink disinfectant or whatever it is because it's not going to work. The headline from CBS Pittsburgh is Reckitt Benckiser, the maker of Lysol, do not ingest our cleaning products. SF Gate, which is associated with the San Francisco Chronicle. Lysol maker Reckitt warns against using disinfectants to treat the coronavirus. And so on and so forth. This is how bad this has gotten. I've known some people who supported Donald Trump for whatever reasons. And I've got to say, they have consistently, over and over, apologized for Trump's actions. They've said, he really, was joking. He's really a great communicator. He's really this, he's really that. I know people who are great jokesters. Donald Trump isn't one of them. And today, to add insult to insult to injury to insult to injury to insult to insult, Trump said that, I was just being sarcastic. I've dealt with sarcasm. Hell, sometimes I'm sarcastic myself. Guess what? There's a way you are sarcastic. Donald Trump has no idea what proper delivery of a joke is. I'm sorry. But Donald Trump, you've run out of excuses. You've totally run out of excuses. Now, we are stuck with you at least until next January. But I think the best thing for you to do is just disappear. Have Pence do your updates. Have Dr. Fauci be the lead voice on those things. Dr. Bricks. I think I may have gotten that name wrong, but look, the bottom line is that you are now beyond a joke, Mr. President. And unlike a lot of other never Trumpers, I really was hoping that this would be the moment in which Donald Trump's fighting spirit would come springing out and he would be leading a charge. Yeah, it is a war. I'll grant you that. But whatever victories we have achieved from that did not come from you, Mr. President. It came from the governors of New York City. I mean, the state of New York and the mayor of New York City, the governor of California, and the mayor of Los Angeles. It's come from America's mayors and governors and city council people. It has come from the people who are the true heroes of this thing: medical people, doctors, nurses, medical assistants. They have been the great first responders of this entire nightmare. As much as I try, I can't really think of one thing that the president has done that could be called leadership. Oh, yes, there were things like today, the FDA approved a new test that you can do at home. Great stuff, really. But what did the president do? He said something the other night that wasn't even worthy of being called a lie. You've become a meme, Mr. President. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what to say to you anymore. You better hope for two things, Mr. President: short memories and the possibility that this coronavirus thing is not around at all by the first Tuesday of November. Because guess what? If you are president, if there's an election and there's COVID-19 virus that's waving through the country, politically, you are a dead duck, Mr. President. You're a dead duck. I just had to come on and say that. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you are not a subscriber, hit the red button and ring the bell where it says all. That way you know exactly when we're going to be on. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.